Hey, my name is Carl, and I'm joined with Maxon. Say hi.
Hello?
Anyway, I'm just going to cover some theories I have for the new lore and how the new modes are going to fit together with the Splatoon universe, and what's all with Splatoon 3. Anyway, Maxon, have you seen all the trailers for that stuff?
But
The Splatoon 3?
no, I haven't seen all of them. I've only seen the ones I've seen with you and the Nintendo Direct Online.
Alright, the first thing is just going over some information that we have from the trailer. So from what we know, the Earth is in a wasteland. Everything's like all dried up. You see all this stuff, it's the City of Chaos. Everything looks like not really good quality, and you can see that it looks post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. All I know is that it's going to be more of a battle royale where you spawn from the sky,
Something like that.
right?
Two, in the story mode, you can see that all of the Octarians are like mammals. They've got like all fur on top of them and like all this weird stuff.
Yeah, a little furry.
In the same trailer as we got that one, we see a spaceship at the end of it. And that part is just really, really cool and also really weird because it doesn't seem like it fits very much of the rest of it.
Yeah, definitely makes sense in the storyline. Probably the
know.
final boss or something like that.
Right after that, we get the classic Mr. Grizz sound from Salmon Run, and there's a lot on that guy. That guy is so confusing.
Yeah.
Two more things that we have to just throw out there is you have a little Salmonid, little buddy, and little Judd is also seems to be infected by the mammal thing, which is weird because he's already a mammal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Furry infection.
Alright, my first theory on this is that something happened to the Earth, and all the Inklings and Octolings had to evacuate to the moon because of this terrible thing that happened on Earth that turned into a wasteland. And what that is something more complicated. One idea is maybe it was a heat stroke, like there's just too much heat, so the global warming and all that jazz. Or it could be something like Mr. Grizz, all those power eggs he had an experiment that failed that caused Earth to be unlivable. Or maybe it's like Tartar's green goo or something, like the green ink that we see in Octo Expansion.
So your theory is that it's like a post-apocalyptic
Yeah. And then people
world?
are evacuating to the moon or space with the rocket ship, and there are some people who couldn't get on that and had to stay on the Earth. And the goal is to like go into the space or something like that.
Right, yeah, that would make sense.
So, in summary, bad things on Earth, go to space to live, some people got left behind. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty epic, though.
There's some outliers there, like Salmon Run is still a thing. Is that in space or is that on Earth? What's up with Mr. Grizz? We see so much stuff with Mr. Grizz, and we have no idea who he is, but more on that later. My second theory. So, Max, you know how, like, the Judd was sent by a professor who put his cat and a little bit of cat DNA in a capsule and also gave it immortality and to make it live, yeah.
Right, yeah. The usual.
Yeah, per usual, the normal stuff. What if there was a different professor who set his own pet with immortality, but instead of keeping it on Earth to live, he sent it to outer space, or like to a planet, so that way, because he knew it would be unlivable on Earth, so he decided that would be better.
That's a good, yeah, probably. He probably did.
This cat that this other professor sent to space, it sort of like evolved, and like, because there's a lot of evolution in this series, this cat evolved and like had this like, became a master race of like Mars or like on the moon or something like that, and decided that the Earth was rightfully theirs, so they decided to like invade it and stuff. And then the spaceship that we see is at the end where we go to space. Well, not really at the end, but like we go to space, and then this whole campaign is like a space themed adventure where we have to take on these aliens.
The alien cats?
Yeah, these like weird kittens from space
That we're trying to stop that are invading Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're also like infecting the people on Earth with their stuff to try to take over, kind of like a zombie hold.
So then, where would the online portion you think that would be on the moon or on the Earth?
I think that's the part that doesn't make any sense, because the online portion, just the regular base gameplay, would have to be on the Earth, because what we see, maybe that's like after and before, like all this stuff. It's kind of complicated the way that fits in. All right, so here's another thing. That's pretty much all for like my distinct theories of what I think could happen. But here's something I want to bring up. Who is Mr. Grizz? We've never seen his face. We don't know who he is. We don't know if he's an Inkling or what. But I think that he is on the moon or in space. That's just something I think. That would make the most sense, because he has a radio that he has to call in. Why not just be there? So I think he could possibly be surviving on the moon or in space. He might be a mammal, because his actual thing, the radio that you see of him, is a bear, and bears are mammals, so he could be a part of the whole mammalian thing. Or, this is kind of an older theory, but a lot of people used to think that Mr. Grizz was a human who was living using the power eggs to survive. I don't really know about this, because it doesn't make too much sense. I think all humans are dead, in fact. But also some people think that it's the actual professor, the original professor. I don't think this is real, but it might.
Yeah, definitely could be.
Yeah, it could be, but I don't know. Another thing, what's up with Salmon Run? Because we do see Salmon Run in Splatoon 3 from the 1 trailer. But then how does that fit into any of the stuff that could possibly be? Alright, Maxon. Now you have to give me a theory of what you think is going to happen in Splatoon 3.
Alright. My theory, I'm going to go partially with, like, they're all turning into mammals. I think that the Earth is turning into a complete post-apocalyptic, I can't speak, world, and they're gonna, it's gonna be all crazy, and then, there won't be, like, much water or ink left, but instead of the water on the ground, where, like, you can't go, it's gonna be desert, and it's gonna like dry them up and shrivel them to nothing. And then they're all like the furry. They're gonna have to adapt to the new world, and they're gonna start getting some funky looks.
That's kind of interesting. The only problem with that really is that Inklings don't need water to survive. In fact, that they can't use water because they die.
No, but it's like they dry up all their ink. Like ink can still dry up.
Okay. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and also if you think we're completely wrong and stupid, just let us know what your theories are in the comments. Also, if I said something that's super inaccurate and stupid, just let me know. I completely acknowledge that. It's fine. But also, just let me know what you think about what's gonna happen, because the Direct is tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow. It's insane. We're gonna figure out all this out, and then I'm also gonna make another video about if I was right or not. So stay